Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel and the Arsenal Save. Thank you very much for stopping by. Today we've got some massive games for you. Two legs of the Champions League quarter-final against Paris Saint-Germain. First leg at the Emirates, second leg in Paris. And we played a couple of games since we have been away. One in the league, one in the FA Cup. And the first one, Barnsley at home in the FA Cup, had a little bit of a scare, as you can see. They scored first in the 8th minute from Todd Bradshaw, and then Kluivert with a brace, and Timo Werner with the third. Comfortably running out winners there, 3-1. And we're going to face City in the FA Cup semi-final. So this is going to be a tough semi-final as well. In the other side of the draw, Newcastle play Everton. So if we get through City, we'll play one of those teams as well. We then follow that up with a 0-0 draw against Wolves. Very, very disappointing here for the boys. It was a highly rotated side, as you can see on the screen, and we just couldn't break them down. If I have a look at the match stats for you, we've had 25 shots, only 4 on target. Conversion rate awful, and they didn't have a single shot on target, a single shot at all, and we just couldn't break them down. Very frustrating from all these attacking players. 6.4s from Alenia, from Kluivert, from Werner. Berardi on a 6.5 wasn't the best at all. So it's an awful game for the reserve team there, unfortunately. But where does that leave us in the Premier League? That leaves us 12 points clear of United with a game in hand. So that can put us 15 points clear. I'm comfortable with where we are at the minute in the league. I think the league will see itself out, especially when we get to the latter half of the season. I think we're going to run the season out and win our 3rd Premier League title in 3 seasons. This side has been absolutely phenomenal in the league and also some of the cup competitions as well. But today, Champions League quarter-final. Who is going to be in our team for the first leg? So a little bit of a change-up for this game against Paris Saint-Germain, trying to be a little bit more condensed. So we've got Petr Cech in goal, we've got Kolasinac, Romagnoli, Laporte and Bellerin as the back line. Coutinho's going to come back and play the deep line playmaker role on support. Goretzka's going to be the ball-winning midfielder, and Toliso's going to be the box-to-box. We've got Lamar as the advanced playmaker on the out of the front three, and then we've got Lacazette as the false 9, Timo Werner as the advanced forward. So we're just going to try and keep it a little bit more compact against what could be a very strong Paris Saint-Germain side. On the bench, Mustafi, Tierney, Xhaka, Iwobi, Berardi, Nelson and Nkita. So if we did want to play a little bit wider, we've got people like Iwobi, Berardi and Nelson on the bench that come in and do a job. So let's submit that team. Changing it up very drastically here in the quarterfinals. I want to try and keep it as concise and consolidated as we can. Navas in goal for them. Svensson, Thiago Silva, Van Dijk and Marquinhos out of the back line. Kranevitter in front of those with Diarra and Verratti as the midfielders. Neymar on the left. Guedes on the right. And Mbappe is up top. Dangerous player, Kylian Mbappe. Awesome player. On the bench, you've got Nzonzi, Malcolm, Cavani, Di Maria, Dani Alves and Julian Draxler. So as a squad, it probably rivals City, I would say, with how much depth they have in their strength. So it's going to be a very tough 2-legged affair here for us. Kolasinac, 10 minutes gone now, into Lamar. He's playing a little bit more central. Timo Werner down that left-hand side. Can he get into Lacazette? He hits the post and they get it clear. Wow, fantastic start from the boys. Lamar, Lacazette and Werner all coming together. As I say, Lamar may be playing a little bit more centrally today and seems to be getting on the ball, which is what we want him to do, and getting the balls through to Lacazette and Timo Werner. But good start. We seem to be on top of this Paris side. 9 shots, 3 on target to their 4 on 1. A little bit more possession as well. Bellerin now into Thomas Lamar. Seems to be at the centre of everything. Into Tolisso. Back to Bellerin. Into Lacazette. Into Coutinho. 1-0 to Arsenal. Lovely finish. Lovely play here from the boys. Coutinho, Lacazette and Bellerin all combining. Fantastic goal. Bellerin now throwing the ball into Lamar. Lamar back to Tolisso. Tolisso back to Bellerin. Bellerin just drills the ball in. Lacazette, one-touch football, plays it back to Coutinho. Lovely finish. 1-0 to Arsenal. Coming into the final 5 minutes of the half. Into injury time now, and it's a chance for PSG. Guedes taking on his man but can't get the ball through to Mbappe, and Laporte driving forward through to Timo Werner. Werner turning on a sixpence into Lacazette. Lacazette shoots, takes a deflection, and it's 2-0 to Arsenal. I think it took a deflection off Thiago Silva, sends the keeper the wrong way, and it's 2-0 to Arsenal. What a start to this Champions League quarter-final. Timo Werner down that left-hand side, taking on Marquinhos. Lacazette taking the ball under control, but it does deflect off Thiago Silva. Arsenal 2, Paris Saint-Germain 0. What a start. Into the dressing room. I'm going to keep it calm. Don't want to get over elaborate. It might still be winning, but all can change if your performance level drops. Do not let that happen. And they all seem to be focused. Maintain that focus. Maintain that mental strength. Let's go out there and start the second half. We're in great form at the minute. Fantastic first half from the boys. Really looking forward to seeing what we can do and seeing this game out in the second half. Diawara out to Mbappe. Mbappe now out on this right hand side, and Guedes gone in the middle. Mbappe taking him on for fun into Guedes, but Petr Cech is there. 20 minutes to go. First half has been phenomenal. Second half has been really professional. Seem to have taken what I said at half time and just settled the nerves ever so slightly. And final 5 minutes now. Dani Alves going to throw the ball into Diawara. Diawara trying to find Mbappe, but Kolasinac with a great tackle. And Xhaka finds Timo Werner down this left-hand side. Timo Werner driving forward into Lacazette. Oh, it's just wide. Lacazette, that would have been a fantastic goal. 3-0 would have really put this game to bed. But now, final 2 minutes now. We're going to go down to standard. Bellerin into Laporte, into Xhaka. And Xhaka finds Kolasinac on this left-hand side. Can he take Mbappe on? But he finds Werner down that channel. Werner drives forward into Lacazette, and that is 3. Alexander Lacazette and Timo Werner doing the business. What a finish that was from Lacazette. You know, it's an emphatic finish from the Frenchman. Kolasinac finding Werner down the left-hand channel in between centre-back and right-back, driving forward, and he finds Lacazette in the middle, and he's not going to miss that with the form he's in. 3-0 to Arsenal, and second leg looks pretty tasty if we can go out there and score. Final whistle has gone, and it's a fantastic result for the boys. 3-0 to Arsenal going into the second leg. Awesome performance. I really want to say, well played, boys. Fantastic to see that. Alexander Lacazette with the player of the match, 9.0, 2 goals and an assist, and Timo Werner picking up 2 assists with an 8.6. And we go into the second leg hoping for something very, very similar. So we've got Southampton in the middle of the 2 Paris games. I'll play that off camera. I'll let you know how we got on against Southampton, and then we'll come back for the second leg against Paris Saint-Germain. Here we go then. Second leg of the Champions League. But first, how did we get on against Southampton? Let's have a look at the schedule. We beat them 2-1. Kluivert and Timo Werner, highly rotated side, went for the 4-3-1-2 yet again. Seems to have paid off, and Kluivert with an amazing game, goal and an assist for him, for the youngster. He's coming on really, really well. Stats are going up all over the shop. He's now 3-star current ability, 5-star potential ability, and yeah, he's going to be one for the future. Sadly, probably won't get to see how good he gets, but a good 2-1 win at that weekend. Also, what happened that weekend as well, United drew with Swansea 0-0, so we now are 14 points clear with a game in hand, which can make us 17 points clear. So again, as I said earlier on in the episode, the league looks like we're just slowly getting into winning that pretty comfortably, to be fair. But as I said, second leg of the Champions League, who is going to be in our starting lineup? You probably already know it. So we're going to sit with a 4-3-1-2 that had a really good game out in the first leg, and as you can see on screen, it's pretty self-explanatory. Checking goal, Kolasinac, Romagnoli, Laporte and Kimmich are the back 5. Kimmich comes back in after his suspension. Coutinho's the deep line playmaker, Goretzka's the ball-winning midfielder, and Tolisso as the box-to-box. Lamar ahead of them as the advanced playmaker, Lacazette as the false 9, Timo Werner as the advanced forward. I'm just going to push the defence back ever so slightly because they are quick players for Paris Saint-Germain, and we're on control, flexible. Let's submit that team and let's go straight to it. They've had a slight change up in their formation. The back line's exactly the same, the midfield's exactly the same, but they have brought Edison Cavani in for Guedes, and then brought Mbappe out to this right hand side. Guedes is on the bench, as is Draxler and Malcolm and Di Maria, so still a very strong side. Go into the dressing room, calmly say, expect nothing but a win to keep our good run going. We kick off in Paris first half, and let's see how we come out of this game. 5 minutes gone, nothing happened. First highlight, Kimmich into Tolisso, but Svensson gets the ball up to Cavani. Bit of a different player up there this time round. He's a bit more physical with Edison Cavani. Neymar on the left-hand side takes Kimmich into Cavani, but good tackle by Laporte. Mbappe, but it's a penalty. Mbappe goes down. I think Kolesniak came through the back of him, and it's going to be Mbappe with the first chance for Paris Saint-Germain from the penalty spot. 7 minutes gone. Can he score? Yes, he can. 1-0 to Paris. Arsenal 3-1 up on aggregate. Mbappe from the penalty spot pretty comfortably, and it's a good goal for them. And not the start we wanted. Kolesniak now on a 6.3 and a yellow card for the rest of the game. Want to see us come back into this game a little bit more. 20 minutes gone, haven't had anything from us. Lacazette now driving forward, trying to find Timo Werner on the edge, on the shoulder of Virgil van Dijk. Neymar now on this left-hand side is going to drive into Edison Cavani. Cavani shoots, as I said, a little bit more of a physical player, physical prowess up the top. Laporte and Romagnoli are going to have to battle him for most of the game. 25 minutes gone. Lamar's going to whip that ball into Tolisso, but they get it clear again, and Neymar picks up on that ball. Laporte with him, but good block by Laporte, but comes back to Svensson. Neymar again driving inside, but Goretzka's there, gets the ball out, and now Timo Werner going to go on the counter-attack, goes on the outside. Can he get the ball in? Yes, he can. Lacazette's there. Away goal for Arsenal. 1 apiece. 4-1 on aggregate. That's what we wanted. Probing and passing. Good tackle for Goretzka on Neymar. Coutinho gets the ball straight up to Timo Werner. Werner drives on the outside of the left-hand side and gets the ball back into Lacazette, who's just ghosting in there. No one picking him up in that false 9 position. 4-1 on aggregate, 1-1 on the night, and it looks like we're looking like we're going through to the semi-final of the Champions League. Coutinho and Lamar gets the ball there, but great tackle by Romagnoli on Cavani. Lamar back to Coutinho, back to Goretzka. Now we're keeping the ball. We're keeping a little bit of possession into Lamar again. Can he go on the outside? Yes, he can. Goes out to Kolesniak. Kolesniak drives forward, finds trying to find Lacazette at the back post, but can't get there. Coutinho shoots, and Navas has got that really comfortably. First 20-25 minutes, it was all Paris, but we've come back into this game, and we're closing down people like Neymar, like Cavani, like Mbappe, and they're not getting too much on the ball. Goretzka into Lamar. Can he get the ball out wide to Kolesniak? No, he goes into Timo Werner. Now Werner goes out wide. Kolesniak again goes for the back post cross into Lacazette. Lacazette scores his second of the game. 2-1 on the night. 5-1 on aggregate. We have 2 away goals. I always back us to score some goals, and what a way to come back into this game. As I said, first 25 minutes was awful from us, but Lacazette, lovely header past Navas, great cross from Kolesniak, coming back from that penalty that he gave away. 2-1 to Arsenal, 5-1 on aggregate. Navas launching the ball forward to Mbappe, but Kolesniak's got that all day long. Marquinhos into Verratti, and he drives the ball out to Neymar. Neymar driving inside into Mbappe, and he's going to use that pace, but Kolesniak sticks to him. Great block, but comes out to Diawara. Diawara shoots, and what a hit that is from Diawara. Great goal. 5-2 now on aggregate. 2-2 on the night. And I'm just going to say to the guys, look, let's tighten up a little bit. Let's not make it too. Make it too expansive. Marquinhos into Diawara. Acres of space around him, and what a hit! Check had absolutely no chance. You put 2 goalkeepers in there, he ain't going to save it. 2 all on the night. 5-2 on aggregate. 5 minutes left of the half. Still the first half. 5 minutes left of the half. Lacazette trying to find Timo Werner in there. Hits the bar, and Kranovic comes out, but comes out to Lacazette. A bit of a scrappy play there, and it ends the highlight. 3 minutes left of the half, and they get the ball in yet again. Leon Goretzka getting the ball clear, again getting the ball in. Lacazette into Verratti, and it's 3-2 now to Paris Saint-Germain. 5-3 on aggregate, and that was an awfully defended goal. Neymar whipping the ball in. We get the ball clear, and these 2 players just leave Lacazette. Leave Neymar. He gets the ball in. Kolesniak gets the ball clear, and Verratti just absolutely hammers it home. And it's 3-2 to Paris now, and that should see us until half time. That sees us into half time. What a game! What a game so far. 3-2 on the night. 5-3 on aggregate. We've got 2 away goals, and they need another 3 goals to make it through, because they didn't score against us at the Emirates. But it's not been the best defensively, has it, really? Let's to be fair. Timo Werner's not having the best, is a little bit injured, so I'm going to bring him off. I'm going to bring Berardi on, who can play in that false 9 position. And what I'm going to say is I'm going to assertively say I'm far from pleased what I've seen out there. Defensively, awful. Offensively, pretty decent. The midfield not really taking anything into account. We do have Xhaka and Ramsey on the bench to switch it up, get a bit more steel in that middle of midfield. So let's start the second half and let's go out there. 20 minutes to go. Xhaka and Tierney both on the park now. Coming into the final 10 minutes. And it looks like the halftime team talk and just standardising our play ever so slightly seems to have worked wonders for us. Guedes, though, coming on the pitch for Neymar. Diawara's got a little bit of space. We know how he can do. Malcolm on the pitch as well. Verratti out to Mbappe. Can Tierney do a decent enough job? Yes, he can. But Diawara's there, and that's a great chance to pull another one back. But he goes just over. Other than Lacazette, we have been woeful today. Porte's had a good game. Final few seconds. The ref has blown his whistle. We lose on the night, but we go through on aggregate 5-3. Just what I wanted to see. Two away goals for Alexander Lacazette. 9.0 for him, which is absolutely phenomenal for the Frenchman. The rest of the team, Laporte is on a 7. Other than that, we just crumbled, really, to be fair. Other than Lacazette doing a great job up the top of the park, we kind of only just scraped through there. We've got Barcelona playing. Barcelona are through. They beat Napoli 2-0. We've also got United are 2-0 up against City, and Chelsea are 1-0 down against Atleti. So we'll see who we get in the semi-final after those games have played. I'll see you in 2 secs. So here we go. Champions League semi-final. 2 Spanish, 2 English. Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, us and United. Going to draw the team. United are out of the hat first time round and they will play Barcelona. That is a huge game. And then it's going to be us at home, first leg against Atletico Madrid. So that's a massive, massive semi-final for us. Atleti in the semi-final of the Champions League. We will go to Madrid in the second leg. Hopefully do the business in the first leg at home. Where does that fit into the schedule? Wow, okay, cool. So next time round, we will be back for the Manchester City semi-final in the FA Cup and the first leg against Atletico Madrid in the Champions League semi-final. Massive episode coming up next time round. That's it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do leave it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't want to miss out on any more content coming forward on the channel. Today, released first episode of the new FIFA content that I've brought out to you. So don't miss out on that. If you have, just look at the channel and it will be on there. And until next time when we play City and Atletico Madrid, I'll see you soon.